Hi friends, today we're doing Unit 8, Lesson 10, a duet and a wan. We're going to start by going over the key vocabulary words that you'll be hearing in today's reading. Our first word is horizon, the line in the distance where the earth or ocean seems to meet the sky. Our next word is channel, a long, narrow row dug for planting seeds. Our next word is store, put things away for future use. Our next word is germinate, or to sprout. And our last word is scuttle, to run quickly and playfully or to scamper. We are now going to move into today's reading. Chapter 6, A Duet and a Wan, the Bird Chasers. Aduet, it's time to go, whispered a wan. The sun is almost up. I'm coming, Aduet replied softly as she tiptoed through the doorway of her home. I have fish for us to eat later, she continued. I have water for us to drink, a wan said as he smiled at Aduet. The children chatted with each other as they made their way towards their family's cornfield. The cornfield was a short distance from their village near the river. As they walked, the sound of crows cawing rose up into the warm spring air. The crows had returned to signal that winter time was over. The warmth of the sun was once again encouraging life in the sleeping earth. This is Aduet and a wan heading toward the cornfield. The sun was a yellow haze on the horizon as the two children walked together. Aduet and a wan had the important job of scaring the crows away from the corn seeds that had been planted in the field. The crows had returned just in time to watch the men of the village plant their crops. The dirt, no longer frozen, was now warm enough for planting. Using a hoe fashioned from the jaw bone of a deer and a small tree branch, the men created long, thin channels in the dirt. They placed the corn seeds 1 footprint apart in the bottom of each channel. They covered the seeds with dirt and watched as the rainfall and the sunshine did the rest. Each family group had its own cornfield. Corn was an important crop. It would be stored for the winter in grass-covered pits. Corn was used to make flour for fried cakes, breads, and puddings. The husk of the corn plant were used to make baskets and mats. In addition to corn, each family grew beans and squash. They also hunted and fished. Once the corn was planted, the women and children checked to make sure the young seedlings got plenty of water. If the spring rains did not come and water the earth, then the women and children did. The children also had the job of protecting the young plants from all kinds of hungry critters. This is people working to plant corn seeds. Aduet and a wan were sent to the family cornfield each day to guard the crop. As the corn had just been planted, crows were the worst enemy. They would either dig up the newly planted seeds with their sharp talons, or they would wait for the seeds to germinate. Then they would pull up each seedling plant, cawing with delight as they consumed the corn seeds and discarded the rest. As the two children arrived in the cornfield, they could see several crows were already there. The crows sat in the dirt watching the young plants. Aduet and a wan placed their supplies on the ground and yelled at the crows. The crows stared at the children with their coal-black eyes. Then they flapped their wings and flew away. One crow, however, could not quite lift its body off the ground, and instead tried to scuttle away from the children. It made its way towards some low-lying shrubs. "Oh, it's injured!" exclaimed Aduet. "We must help it!" "Help it!" screeched a wan. "We're supposed to chase it away!" A wan scares crows away, while Aduet notices a hurt crow. If it can't fly, it can't be eaten up by any If it can't fly, it could be eaten up by any number of creatures, continued Aduet eagerly. You are crazy, said a wan. Slowly Aduet made her way towards the crow. The crow had stopped moving just in front of a shrub. It had turned to look at Aduet. Are you injured? Aduet asked the bird softly. Here, let me help you. The crow inched its body under the shrub and stared intently at Aduet. Aduet sat down in the dirt and chatted with the crow for a while. A wan, unhappy with his cousin's behavior, stomped off to look for snakes. Eventually, Aduet reached in under the shrub and gently, yet confidently picked up the bird. The crow flapped its wings for a second or two, but then settled down in Aduet's arms. When a wan returned, he found Aduet watching the field with a crow in her arms. A wan returns to find Aduet holding the crow. What are you going to do with it? Asked a wan, who was quite astonished by the sight of his cousin cuddling a crow. I'm going to make it better, Aduet exclaimed. A wan simply shook his head. For the rest of the day, the two children guarded the corn crop. When the sun began to set, they made their way back to the village. Aduet walked proudly beside a wan, carrying the enemy in her arms. Awan continues to guard the corn crop. You may now move on to Unit 8, Lesson 10, Google Form.